Do you ever feel like an imposter in your business? Do you ever feel like you have to act or be somebody that's not really you? You know, like you gotta go out prospecting and you gotta have a really uppity beat attitude and you have to be a real people person, but maybe you're a little bit more introverted. Maybe you don't really like talking to people. You know, you gotta go out there and act as if, but then it's making you feel a little bit icky. Well, in this episode, we're gonna have a little bit of fun and I wanna share with you a little bit of my journey over the last 10 years so you can see exactly how awful I was in the beginning of building my business. This is to give you some hope and to share with you how important it is to not compare your chapter 2 or your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 20. So stay tuned. Welcome to episode 164. My name is Tanya Aliza and I help entrepreneurs and network marketers create success fast while most importantly designing a lifestyle that you love. So if you're new here, consider subscribing because I put out a brand new training episode and free resource for you and your business each and every week. Time, experience, and massive action are the variables that'll make one person's success different from another person's success. So when I started network marketing in 2009, I had a full-time job and I worked 12-hour day shifts. I had a 9 to 9 shift. And so I could easily have used the excuse of I have no time to kind of give up on my business. And so instead of using that as an excuse, I found a way to leverage my time and still get results. I knew, okay, if I had to do presentations and I couldn't physically be present to do presentations, or I had to talk to people or bring people into my world or build relationships with people, I thought, what could I do? And so I went on the internet and I tried figuring out what I could do to get myself out there in a more leveraged way if I didn't physically have the time. And I saw a lot of other marketers using video as a really great resource for them to leverage their time, build relationships with their audiences, and really get their message out there. Now, this was back in 2010, before social media and video was as popular as it is today. So nowadays, video is the next thing. Like that's what people are telling marketers online, and to build your brand and to get exposure for your products or your services, do video, right? So you hear people say that all the time. But back in 2010, almost no one was doing it in our industry, in our profession. And so I saw some people doing it and they were getting results with it. And I thought of video, setting up a camera in front of myself and talking to it alone, like I'm talking to no one. I'm basically talking to the lens, right? I thought it was the weirdest thing. And I was so uncomfortable doing video in the beginning. I remember weeks of thinking about, I need to do video. If I really want this to work, I really need to do video. I need to get myself out there. And I remember I was living in Costa Rica at the time, and I was so embarrassed for anybody around me to see me doing a video by myself. So I took my camera and I took my tripod, and I had a little Canon point and shoot camera at the time. It was just, super cheap, and it was gonna do the job basically. So I went to the beach and I found this really secluded spot because I didn't have any lighting, of course. So I said daylight is the next best thing. So I went to the beach and found this really secluded little cove that you could only get to when the tide was out. So the tide was out one morning. I grabbed my tripod, I grabbed my camera, I went to the beach and I set everything up. The wind was blowing my hair all funny. I would push play, I would record, and then I would make a mistake and then I'd have to stop and then I'd record again. And I was just getting so frustrated that I was so uncomfortable doing these videos for the very first time. And then not to mention, after I was done the video, I would go back, I'd put the SD card in my computer and I'd watch the video and I would cringe. I hated seeing myself on video. I thought I looked silly. I thought I looked dumb. I was afraid to get my videos out there because my people that were close to me would judge me, like, what are you doing? This is dumb. This is silly. And so I was at that point that maybe a lot of y'all are at right now, and I totally understand where you're coming from. However, people only see right now the videos that I've been producing for the last 10 years. So I have 10 years experience when I put these type of videos out. And so a lot of people look at these videos and they look at, how I build my business now, and they go, well, of course you can do it. You're such a natural. Now, I want to share with you guys a clip from one of my very first videos, and you guys can tell me how much of a natural I am not. Okay, so let's flip to that video right now. This is to give you a little bit of a good laugh, but also to give you hope that you can do the things in your business that you are scared to do right now and step out of your comfort zone, because the biggest change happens outside of your comfort zone. Check this out.
I'm here with you for two reasons. One, I don't nearly do enough video down at the beach in our home in Costa Rica here. I come down and reflect every morning and kind of just plan my day, and I have this amazing view that I enjoy a lot of the time, and I just really wanted to share it with everybody. I mean, I don't know if you guys realize how beautiful Costa Rica is, but you got to get down here if you've never visited. So we escaped Canada for the winter, and this is our home for the winter. We love it. It's beautiful here. So enjoy the view while we go through this really quick promo video, and we're putting this together because a lot of people know us, a lot of people don't know us, but we are, we're building our network marketing company, which we absolutely love. We love online tactics, we love online marketing, we love offline marketing. In our personal team, we actually have the common question that comes up a lot, how do you effectively put into action the process of network marketing prospecting? They run out of their warm market, they're a little bit stumped with how to get into other markets, meet new people, because people are in network marketing, you still have old-fashioned network marketing tactics that, they really work, but I don't know if they're really effective anymore, like going to the supermarket and trying to make friends with people that you, sorry, I heard something over there. Just making sure it's no big crocodiles. Anyways, make friends with people you don't know, and how to.
So why did I start doing videos, and why did I start building my brand online? Well, I wanted to create authority and influence in our space so that when people connected with me or I made a recommendation and suggestion, people would take me seriously and they would take me up on my product offers or my business offers. And so I believe video and building your online brand is one of the best ways to do that, hands down. So if you want to build your influence and your credibility, even if you have none right now in your business, in your own brand, in every episode of Tanya Aliza TV, I like to equip you with a free resource that you can use in your business. So today, since we're talking about increasing your credibility and your influence and stepping out of your comfort zone and getting out of that imposter feeling, that imposter zone that you might feel, I want to give you 10 daily activities that you can implement in your business and in your brand to increase your credibility and influence with your people online and offline. Now, if you'd like those 10 daily activities, all you need to do is head over to the blog at tanyaaliza.com/164. We'll leave a link in the description area of wherever you're watching this video. And if you click that link, it'll take you to my blog. And right on my blog, you'll see this video. And then right below this video, there's a big yellow button. If you click it, you can request access for free to my 10 daily activities to help you increase your influence and credibility, even if you have none right now. So as you can see in my very first videos, they had no reason, they had no purpose, they had nothing. I was just like, hey, how's it going? Now, over the years of learning and implementing is the key word here, because you can spend all day learning, but if you don't implement, you don't really learn. So over the years, I've learned how to do videos in a purposeful way, purpose-driven way, a value-driven way for you guys and for my audience and also for my brand. And it has helped to build a multi-7-figure brand online, which I'm very grateful for. I'm grateful that one day on the beach in Costa Rica did not wipe me out of business forever. Now, if you are interested in doing more videos for your brand and for your business, which I highly recommend that you do, even if it's Facebook Lives each week that I also do, I'll leave a couple of resources for you on how to learn how to do the best videos for your business to drive sales and customers. And I'll leave a bunch of different resources along those lines for you in the show notes of this episode in the description area. So if you scroll below the video, there'll be a show notes section, resources section, and we will hook you up there. So I just want to say that if you have imposter syndrome right now and you're like, man, I don't feel authentic to my true self in my business, find a way to deliver value in a way that aligns with your schedule and your life and something that you feel really good about. And you might not feel very confident about it in the beginning, but if you trust the process, you will go far. I totally promise you. And then when you start to have more success, you start to feel like less of an imposter in your business. I always encourage you to focus on the actions, not the results, especially in the beginning of building your business and building your team. I believe in you. You totally got this. Now, to make sure that you jetpack some of your results with this episode, make sure to go and pick up my 10 daily activities to increase your credibility and influence with your brand and your business. Even if you have none right now to work with, head over to the blog at tanyaaliza.com/164 to pick up that free resource. Question of the week. What is one thing that you might be challenged with or struggling with right now in your business that you would like some resources or help on? Drop me a comment below, let me know, and I'm going to be taking some of those comments and turning them into new episodes for Tanya Aliza TV. I'll also be in the comment section helping you out where I can. So drop me a comment below. So did you get some value out of today's episode? I truly hope you did. If you think anybody else you know might find this episode useful along with the resource, smash the share button, smash the like button above, below, or around this video. Get it out to your people. Thanks for tuning in this week, and I will see you on the next episode of Tanya Aliza TV.